Hey guys, and welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. So, this is going to be the last episode, I think. At least I intend to go through, looks like the remaining four ones, Gus, Gregory, Milton, and Lewis, and finish it out, since I think that should probably clear up this game, and I don't know, I'm excited to learn the rest of them, but I'm also, I mean, this is the room. Gregory clearly died as a baby. Gus died when he was pretty young.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Oh, she wrote a poem for him. So, I mean, these aren't gonna be happy stories at all. Not that any of these have, but let's just go right in and start with Gregory. 1976 to 1977. Oh boy. Oh, what's that? The Circuit Court divorce contract. Sam Finch.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Oh, hey, you're playing with like his little frog thing. Oh, the duck is following it. Oh, and you can weave it up and down. Alright, yeah, I guess it makes sense. Oh! Alright, I didn't know if we were supposed to throw it, but we did. Oh, and now we're controlling the frog. Oh, oh. Hey there, duck.
It's over, Gregory. It's time to...
Oh.
Hold on, sweetie.
That's interesting. I don't think we've actually seen anyone's face except in that style in Barbara's segment.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
We just gonna play with the frog. Ooh. Pop the duck bubbles. If we can. Oh, you can jump! Nice, I was wondering about that. That's one. And telling the depth perception here is a little odd. Oh. Oh, there's more ducks. And now we have all of them. Alright, everyone get in formation. There. Lovely. Ooh. Fancy.
Whatever it was, he saw.
Oh, and now they're joining in. Oh, this is cool, because it's like a whole synchronized swimming thing going on. Oh. I didn't mean to get up here, but I did. Oh. Now we got the whale, too. Is he going to follow? Let's see if we can help him out. He's a little capsized there. There you go. See, isn't that better? Alright, what else? Whoop. I guess we could go for the letters. Really not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I'm having a good time, but, whoop. No? Oh. Oh, on top of the whale. Okay. Thank you for guiding me, game. Oh, hey, we got more of them. Alright. Oh, and we're going for, the bottles. Alright, alright. There we go. Hold that time?
That I worried about a baby being too happy.
Whoop!
I could feel him slipping away.
What do you mean, slipping away? Oh,
Sorry about that, Gregory.
hey, Mom.
I know you did everything you could.
Don't question why we have all these toys here. They just, you know, came in themselves.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh, you can still jump. Whoop. Oh,
I wish
whoa.
you could have told us.
How do I should shut that off. Oh, there's no way to shut it off.
There's so much I don't understand.
Oh my god, did he drown? Why is he green now? That's interesting. Oh, that's all his bath toys in here. Ooh, the plug.
You know what
Okay,
happened
alright.
Wasn't your fault.
Oh no, he drowned, didn't he? 'Cause she...
I'm sure he's happy.
Wait, no, not into the drain!
He want you to be happy too.
Oh
luck,
my
Kay.
god, he drowned
Love,
in
Sam.
he drowned in the bathtub because she got a call. Oh, and that's all his bath toys. Oh, that's really sad. Oh, jeez. Whoops, wrong button. Well, that was depressing. Oh, and it's their lockers. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, jeez. Anything else here? Oh, a little climbing wall. Alright, we're probably supposed to go to that after, though. And a punching bag. Maybe that was Gus's? She didn't write poetry.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never
it's a
hit our
kite.
kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh, that's cool. We can, like... Oh, we get all the words behind it. That's cool. Whoop. Oh, got a caught. Oh. Oh, wait, do we... Oh, wait. Let me start at the start here. Oh, I missed it. Sorry. Hee. Other way?
My father made him come, of course, but
Oh,
Gus stood
yeah.
far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Oh, that's a really cool visual mechanic, that you flip the letters by flying through them. And the
I tried
other
to
way.
talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I remember.
Oh, and there's the wedding down there. And, oh wait, yeah, oh, it's still images that are traveling as we fly around. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, found the words. Oh no, we're stuck. Yeah, it's fine. We'll be fine. Nice totem pole you got there.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh, oh, there it is. Gus, come on. Ooh, I'm bad at flying a kite. Gotta get all of them, Whee!
The wind picked up,
There we go.
panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
And they're all having the party there. Oh, and then they disappear over to... Yep, there they are. Where'd the totem pole go? Oh, there it is. I just wasn't far enough. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, I guess we're getting those now.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Why are we stealing all the... Oh, there's more. Okay, I guess let's get all the chairs. That is a powerful kite.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
That's not smart. Y'all should get inside. Oh, this is cool though. The way everything's just dragging behind us like it's caught up in the winds. Oh, is that what it's supposed to be? The kite's actually just following the wind path, and the wind is sucking everything up.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea and foam.
Evil kite, evil kite, evil kite.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oh,
She
so
never
he
talked
got...
about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Oh god, so he probably got hit by all the debris from the storm swinging everything around. Oh, well those were quick. But, oh jeez. Alright, I guess we're going up the rock wall, which you probably shouldn't be doing considering you're
My
22
mom
weeks
moved up to the
pregnant.
loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Right, those were her brothers. Oh boy, so her uncle would have been her uncles. Oh, and this is where her mom stayed. Oh, and that's your dad. Let's see, copy passport, meet with a relief rep, after school teaching plaque, fly to India. Oh, so she was a teacher, I guess. She put the curtains. Oh, that. Oh, cool. There's a thing that goes down. Oh, and that's her.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot of religious stuff. That's. Oh.
She spent a
your
summer
dad.
building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Aw. Oh, so she's half Indian then. That just occurred to me. I know I'd seen his name before, and that was, you know, that made it apparent that he was
My mom
Indian.
moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Oh. Well, that's cool though, because yeah, it didn't occur to me to think about until now that like yeah, that means Edith is half Indian. That's cool.
When my dad died, I
By
don't
racial
think Mom
pride.
knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Oh, and it's a little
And
guard.
to see kids in the house again.
Edith, Milton, Lewis, Dawn. So they each had their own little garden here.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Yeah, they just kept building it up higher and higher, I guess.
And for a
Oh.
while, things were good. Almost normal.
She had a classroom in here? Did she just like teach? Oh, was Edith homeschooled? Our family history, fact or fiction? Oh, and it's all about the family. Edith Lewis Milton. Yeah, she taught the kids in here. They were
But it didn't
homeschooled.
last.
Oh. Scientific method, observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion. Okay, that's all normal. Odin Finch, the curse. Oh, wow.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh, was this his room?
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Oh, there's paint everywhere. On the floor. Well, I guess let's find our way in there. 1992 to... Oh, because he went missing. Yep. And in we go. Oh, man. Are there even any lights in here? That's a ship. And all the walls
I
are
think Edie
white.
was happy to
Oh.
finally have another painter in the family.
Yeah. Creative guy. Ooh. Oh! There's another level to it. Oh, and that's where his memorial is. And this is... Oh, this was his actual painting studio. Milton Finch
Milton
and the
Finch
magic
and
paintbrush.
The magic paintbrush.
How do I... Okay. Oh, that's cool. It's a little flip book. His painting came to life. Oh, the music going along with this too. What did he... He's painting a doorway. Oh, an actual door. And then... Oh, because he went missing. So they just have no idea what happened to him.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Jeez. That's you know, oh, the paint palette. And that's terrible too, because with everyone else they at least, I mean, I guess at least they got to do a funeral and they had some idea what happened to them, but Milton...
Mom spent months searching for my brother.
is just
And
gone.
she sealed the doors.
Oh, boy. So I guess all that leaves is Lewis.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Okay, yeah, 'cause every so often they say something that implies there is a curse or there is some kind of monster or something, and... Oh! Wait, is that... Yeah, that's where we came from, but the stairwell is new. Oh, I didn't notice that.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Oh,
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room.
oh, jeez.
Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
What, he was like isolating himself, I guess? So he...
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Yeah, maybe he wanted company. Also, he's got like an exit sign there, 1988 to 2010, so he lived until he was 22. Okay. Ooh, that's not the correct way. But yeah, I didn't notice that stairwell because this game is really, really good at guiding you along the path you're meant to take through the family tree. So it just encourages you along, and you don't even realize if there's another entryway half the time because you're not supposed to go there yet. But the entrance is a little boat. Oh, his room is a boat. That's cool. Ooh.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Oh. Well, we can tell what he was into. And he's got a hookah thing there. What's that? Theodore's Quality Cigars. Oh, so he was probably just like locked up self-medicating a bit. Oh, hey. Bouncy ball. What else we got here? His computer. A bowl. Lewis Finch locker contents. So what happened to him? That's an interesting logo. Oh, it's from a
Dear
psych
Mrs.
center.
Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Okay. Whoa,
Only
what's with
so
your
then,
hand?
I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh,
kept working at the
too slow.
But he withdrew part of himself.
Boy.
In our
Yeah.
sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Whoop. I gotta get more space
His
for my...
mind began
Oh. Whoop, hold on. I had to move things a little bit, so I've got more room for moving these fish over. Ignore all those sounds. Alright. Fish, how do we...
One
Oh! That's cool.
I
Oh,
asked
this
him
is...
to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
Oh, wrong way. This is interesting
Then
because
something moved.
I'm grabbing the fish and moving them with the mouse, but I'm controlling him
And toads.
with the WASD. Oh. Whoa, that's a big... That's a
And things
dragon.
that have not names.
You mean dragons? Oh, this is kind of
He knew it was all in his
disorienting.
head.
How do we... Oh, that's cool. The way that
Took it
happens
very
simultaneously. Oh, slowing down on the
I
fish.
had hoped he'd find himself.
Come on. This is
But
like
he
in a
found something more.
some kind of shelter or castle. Oh, and now it's
I
switched
worried
from
about
just
it
being
then.
a top-down view to a full-on 3D
Daydreaming at
view.
the cannery.
Ooh. God, it's so hard to split
I
focus
spoke
like
with his
this.
boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
I mean, I guess.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Oh, and now the dream
I
area
even
is even
encouraged
bigger.
him.
It's taking over the...
It seemed very promising at first.
Mess up the fish.
He told me
Oh,
he'd made a
Pupper.
new friend.
Come on, boy. You're me now. My friend. Not me. I'm Lewis.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Come on. There you go. Out of my way. Oh no, where's the dog go?
Slowly, brick by brick.
Oh, and there's other people now.
Then he made musicians.
Where'd the pupper? Well, at least we have musicians. Pupper would be better, though. Oh, dancers. Neat.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
Oh, there they are.
And he was
The big
always
brass
humming
boys.
something. Every day
lady,
his
you're,
imagination grew stronger.
Thank you. Oh no, evil fish, get out of my way. I don't like
He
fish.
no longer spoke at the cannery,
Oh, that's not good.
but his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
Sorry, I'm not. I'm like
So
kind
he could
of
do whatever he wished.
zoning in heavy on this. Oh, I have to go that way. Cause just I simultaneously am just like I'm like zoning out and getting drawn into his whole
He held an
imagination thing,
election for mayor,
while still trying to keep a track of my fish.
and he
Oh,
won.
there he goes. Hooray! Good for you, Lewis. Because it just
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
because of the monotony
It
of what you're
became a
doing with your
game
right
for him.
hand and going through this world with your left, it's
He'd
just
conquer a city, then immediately push on.
you just get sucked in and focus on that.
You
Which I
Lewis
mean,
were.
hey, look at that. You know, so it's hard when I've got
St. Louis.
my brain focused on operating a ship. It's
We
hard,
started drifting away from our reality.
and doing the fish, it's hard to also talk. Also, I'm glad I can't crash the boat. That would be bad. Oh, there's another town.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
That's not good.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that's really not good, because then he's just trapping himself in his own mind, basically. His own imagination. I think I saw for a second that there was a
Lewisburg,
flash up
he
top.
heard
Oh,
rumors
there's a
of
monster
a-
there. Beautiful prince. Why not? Also, I like that they have beautiful prince and handsome
Beautiful
queen.
prince.
Since those are usually the opposite adjectives stereotypically associated with princes and queens. Also that it's a prince and a queen instead of a king and a queen, or a prince and a princess.
The prince was on his own quest for
Sinister serpents. Let's go hunt them together.
sinister serpents.
Oh, hello. Oh, we got him. Neat. I mean, I meant to do that. Haha! I've avoided you.
He followed the sound of his
Oh, electric sitar. Hell yeah. That sounds awesome.
electric sitar.
Oh, let's see if I can get all the notes. I'm going so slow, the
His
melody's
chase led him to
choppy.
a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Ooh. That's pretty.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh, now the entire thing is just his imagination.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Whoa, that's a lot of fish. Alright. Oh, and that guy's wearing a fish robe. Oh, wow, and it's a
But he was so
much bigger
proud of having
perspective
created
now.
it.
Oh, gotta get this one. Oh, you can see him in full detail now, too.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
You can also barely hear the sound of the chopper anymore. And the fish are just kind of disappearing into the ether on the screen.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
Oh.
And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
I mean, it sounds like he had some kind of just... I mean, he's clearly prone to delusion.
Is as real as my body, he told me. It was
Maybe
hard to argue with him.
having some kind of dissociative episode, too. Oh, wow. Oh! Now we're just controlling him normally. That's interesting. Oh, that's his locker. Imperial Palace. Oh, he's got a little game thingy there. I mean, I gotta wonder if maybe...
Began to forget the world we know.
If he was getting high all the time, that probably would have affected his perceptions as well.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Is that ourself? Yeah, like this is playing out like some kind of very, very bizarre dissociative episode.
Began to despise the man with a royal contempt. Oh, and you can't see his full face. Oh God, he's not even grabbing anything. He's just doing the motions and not paying attention. There's nothing going on here. Okay. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Oh boy. Oh, and now we're
Palace
in
would be packed with his
fantasy
companions.
world. Oh wow. This is all really gorgeous detail too. It's kind of making me wish there was like an actual like full fantasy adventure game in this style. Even with the story that they showed.
Wise Calico, who'd insisted on advising him.
You know, it sounds like it'd be a fun game. Where's the cat? But then I also remember that this is part of a massive series of depressed, dissociative episodes where he's locked himself into his own imagination. God, this music is loud. Oh, thanks, boys. Alright, we'll just... Y'all need to settle down a little.
Holding his crown.
Oh, hey, it's our prince. Oh, hey, it's Guillotine.
There's only one thing left to do.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Lewis? Maybe, maybe...
Hold down his head.
Oh, can I, oh, there's the wise Calico. You're pretty big. Oh, God. Well, pretty sure I know how he died now.
I think you know.
Oh.
Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Jesus, he put his head under the chopper. Oh, Christ.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Lewis. Oh, and there's the figure of the prince in there. His medication and his... Oh, God, there's blood on the hat. Oh, Jesus. What a... Whoa. Well, that was a lot more brutal than some of the other ones. Like, Jesus Christ, self-decapitation. Oh, sorry you can't pronounce things right today either.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
That's...
She
Oh my
waited until the
God.
day before we left to tell Edie.
That's why they left.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Like, that was... God, that must have been the last
I wish
straw
we'd
for
stayed.
Edith's mom. Oh, jeez.
But I understand why we left.
It's just... where they lived?
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Oh, this was Dawn's room. Oh, and all her photos. Oh god, yeah, she just... Disaster relief, Sanjay Kumar, vac specialist. Evac specialist. Her books, her prayers. Yeah, she just ditched all this stuff to get
What happened
out.
that night had been coming for a long time.
I mean, I guess,
Maybe
yeah,
I should have come sooner.
after all the death she'd seen and thinking it was a curse. God, her son chopping his own head off. Hell,
But it
I'd
had
probably
to
want to get
end
out of the house too.
All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
Oh my god, this is Edith's room. Oh wow. Oh, look at that. That's cool. House made out of books. Oh, is that her as a little girl? Oh, that's probably her brother being crowned. The dancers. Oh, that's the house. That's the actual house that we're in. Oh my god, she made book figures out of a lot of stuff. I can't tell what that... It's a quill. Probably a little big for your childhood bed. Oh, she doesn't
The
have a
whole last
memorial,
day,
so she's
Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
writing it herself.
Until supper, when she raised her glass
Writing
and
something
said,
herself.
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it?
Oh, neat.
The
Presents.
grown-ups have to argue now.
Oh.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Uh-oh. And that's when they argued, I guess. Oh, now we're controlling her as a child. So follow the light.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom said
Good
the
old Grandma
library, I
Edie.
don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh!
Edie had a key to it.
Oh. Oh, does that mean we can... Oh, whoops. Can we revisit that when we're going back downstairs then? Or is this going to be our only view? Oh, because... God, I remember Grandma Edith said that everyone in the Finch family is buried under the library or something,
The
right?
thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories.
Oh, jeez.
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
The library's big.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Boy. History of the Finches by Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories
Oh,
I
this
wish
is
I
like
could
her
tell you,
book.
but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh my god, wait.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Can
There'd
we
been an
walk out to it?
earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
Oh my god, we
called it
can.
The lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
Oh, yeah, I imagine.
I've seen that house every day of my life.
Yeah, low tide is when all the shit that's just sitting at the bottom of the
Never
ocean,
thought I'd go back to it.
possibly decaying, is just exposed
When
and
the fog broke in, I lost my way.
oh boy, it don't smell good. Also, that's not good. I don't like losing my way. I guess I'll just keep going straight. Until we can see again.
I got turned around.
Uh-oh. Shit. This is also probably a clever way of speeding up our travel to the house.
For a while, I wondered.
Oh, I would be terrified of that, though.
I
Walking
started
around.
seeing things.
Hi? You the same one from the beginning? Maybe? Ghost ear? Wait, no, this isn't Life is Strange.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Oh, this would terrify me, though. Like, walking through low
When I
tide.
saw them, they felt like old friends.
Water could come back at any moment.
That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh, this is all the stuff from the house.
Or maybe
Over there!
I came
Look at
back to
that.
them.
The fence landed right there.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Why did that light turn on?
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
No, no, I want to know the end of the story. Don't
I
worry.
kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
But why did it light up like that?
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Oh.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Where did she
After that,
wander
we
off
moved around a
to?
lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
We moved the arm. But what? That light
A few
went
years
on.
went by.
What was in the house? Is that the same pair of gloves? Oh, the dandelion is actually
My
the
mom didn't like
words.
to talk about it.
It's made up of letters. That's... God,
But
the visuals
she
in this
started
game are
getting
so
sick a
good.
lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
That's a heartbeat.
If we lived
Hank.
forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Oh, wait,
This
is
journal was
this...
supposed to be for you,
Oh, this is being born. This is a little weird.
but now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh my god. Oh, she was writing that in case she died.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh my god. January 18th, 2017. She was 18? That was her kid. Buried her at the house, too. For Shirley Dallas. I guess these are probably childhood photos of the staff of the game. Oh, jeez. So I guess it's kind of implying that Edith died in childbirth. Or, yeah, during childbirth, rather. And, oh, her gloves. She was writing that, oh, because I guess she probably expected that, you know, considering what happened to the rest of her family, it wouldn't be much longer till she died too. She wanted to leave some record to pass on to her kid. Melton. But I'm just wondering though, like what, because when Grandma Edie was at the house, the light flickered on for a moment, or that one window flickered on, and she was about to explain something that I guess she didn't think Edith would believe because she was asking her to, but we didn't get to figure that out. And I mean, because this game keeps going back and forth with implying that there is a curse or there is a monster or something like that, and then something else where it's like, you know, no, wait, it's locked the unlockable programmer. There's an achievement for passing him in the credits, I guess. But yeah, it just goes back and forth between implying that there is a monster or curse and that there isn't, and that kind of leaves it real ambiguous because that was spooky. I mean, I guess they left it open-ended to remain that there's a mystery of the Finch family. I don't know if it's because they intend to do a sequel or something where maybe Edith's son explores more, but I have a feeling it isn't that. I have a feeling it's meant to be just left as this open mystery of, because there are things like that. People have those beliefs of family curses and things like that. There's lots of American folklore about, like, family curses and things. And that's always the part of it, is that there's perfectly reasonable explanations for parts of it, but for some parts of it there aren't. So I guess if they're basing a game off of that kind of premise of a family curse that seems to take everyone in the family, then yeah, giving that a concrete answer probably wouldn't make sense, or it'd probably be pretty damn hard to come up with a concrete answer that would be completely satisfying, whereas this lets you decide what you think it is, whether it's an actual curse coming for everyone or just really weird circumstances and bad luck. And something that was interesting is that for some reason, I had it in my head that Dawn, Edith's mother, did not believe in the curse or didn't think it was real, and was just, you know, frustrated and scared because of all this weird crap happening to her family, so wanting to move anyway, thinking maybe moving her last living child somewhere else than there. Maybe they can start over, start anew in a new place. But it sounded as if she did actually believe in the curse, the way she shouted, "Those stories are killing, you know, my family, or killed my children." That's cool. Oh, and that picture of them together. The replay story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Okay. I wonder if there's anything you get more from replaying it, or if there's anything different. Or, I mean, because when you go through it, you know the story, you know everything there. I might try that out on my own and see if there's anything else beyond that worth, or if it's just kind of like a new game plus mode. Oh, and Dawn's picture is added there too now, because we learned how she died. If there was like additional content beyond just beating the game, that'd be awesome, because this is a really great game, and it was a really great experience. As just, it really felt as if you took a book and turned it into a video game somehow. And I don't mean adapting a story in a book to a video game, as in just the nature of like a family history novel or something like that. It's the only way I could think to describe it. And turning it into an interactive video game, which is such a unique experience for a game. Because I've played games like that before, where you're kind of exploring and doing puzzles like that and learning more about mysteries as you go. But this had, I mean, it's taking a classic kind of trope of a family curse, but exploring it in a really interesting way and seeing everyone's deaths through their memorials, with a lot of their deaths kind of being suspect. Like, some of them, you know, are obvious. Odin drowned in the ocean or whatever it was. Walter got hit by a train. Sam got knocked over by the deer. Gregory drowned in the tub somehow. Lewis beheaded himself. But some of the ones like Molly's is more mysterious, and Barbara's is mysterious, and Calvin, how he somehow managed to swing himself off the swing into the ocean, that's kind of mysterious. Well, Gus is another, I guess, obvious one too, getting hit by everything being blown around the wind, but how Milton disappeared is mysterious too. So it's just this right balance of there's deaths that seem to be clearly explainable and others that don't, which give you that, yeah, it's just the right balance for a story about something like a family curse, where they're not trying to, the end result isn't that there's proof of the family curse or that there's proof there is no family curse. It leaves you wondering. Thinking about that, that makes total sense why they wouldn't actually show you what Grandma Edie saw, if she actually saw anything. You know, maybe mental illness might run in the family, certain delusions. Lewis was delusional, got trapped into his imagination. Walter had those delusions as well about a monster. Molly, well, she might have just had a really active imagination, but she also disappeared. So that's also a possibility. But yeah, I'm gonna go check out and see if there's more there. And right now, I think my only friend who's finished played this game and finished it is Alex. So I gotta go talk to him about that, because this is, oh, there's just so much to talk about with this game, and so much to think about and go back and reanalyze. And I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff that I didn't even notice, maybe like little hidden things or certain things you get for achievements, since I didn't get any achievements until the end of the game. So this is great, because it's such a short game, but there's also so much to explore in there. And I really enjoyed playing it, and I'm glad that I stopped watching a Let's Play of it to play it myself, which actually happened with Emma when she started watching my video, and she stopped it so she could go and play this game herself. So I should check in with her too. But I'm going to leave this here as the end of the series. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed playing this game, and I'll see you later.